Kovacevic is here with me today. James is principal instructor at Eruditio, an adult education firm based in Charleston, South Carolina, focused on applying core skills associated with asset management, Lean Six Sigma, and organizational change leadership. Today, we'll be discussing all things asset hierarchy and data, and also CMMS implementation. Welcome, James. How's it going?
Thank you, Ryan. It's going quite well on this nice Friday afternoon. So thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, we met up not too long ago. I learned a ton about your background, the group that you consult with. Could you start us off by sharing a little bit more about yourself, your background, how you got into this industry?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'd like to say I planned how I got where I am right now, but I can't really say that. So what happened is I started off as an industrial electrician. I started off building equipment for Ford, Toyota, Honda, and then going and installing this automated equipment in their facilities. And, while I was doing that, it kind of struck me as, what is the difference between all these different plants? I'd go to one manufacturer, this plant would be spotless, everything would be running great. And then I'd go to this plant just down the road by the same manufacturer, and nothing would run. Everyone was grumpy. They were not happy. So I started asking questions to maintenance guys, like, why is it so different from here to here? And, it came down to, well, they got a plan for maintenance. They got a plan for reliability, and we don't. So I had the opportunity to move into an industrial maintenance role as an electrician. And that's where I kind of got my start.
That's amazing. And then, you got your start into this role. How did you step into those shoes? I mean, it seems like a pretty big role to fill.
Yeah. So the way it kind of happened was I was an industrial electrician doing plant maintenance. And the plant manager went away to a conference. I don't know which conference he went to or whatever, but he came back and he's like, well, I learned about this maintenance planning and scheduling stuff. You need to figure it out and make it happen. And I was never one to say no. I would say, okay, and then figure out how to do it later. So I said, okay. And I got, the planning and scheduling handbook by Doc Palmer. I studied that. I tried doing planning and scheduling. It didn't really work. So I focused more on the scheduling part. Then I migrated back to planning, and I realized it's more than just that. You need the preventative maintenance program. You need the spare parts program. You need all these things. So I started slowly working on those as well. And eventually, he moved me from that maintenance planner role to the maintenance manager role. I did that for quite a few years. And then I had an opportunity to go to a large organization, and I was at a site for them for only 9 months, give or take. Mm-hmm. And I moved to a corporate position in that organization. And during that opportunity, I had the chance to implement planning, scheduling, PM optimization, spare parts management across 11 sites in North America, and then globally with them in Africa, South America, Asia, Europe. And then from there, I joined Eruditio.
What are some ways our listeners can connect and follow you on your journey?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm very active on LinkedIn. I probably post 4 or 5 times a day at least there. So you can find me LinkedIn, James Kovacevic. You search either James Kovacevic or Eruditio, you'll find me. You can find my podcast, Rooted in Reliability, comes out weekly, all the usual places, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, all that stuff. It's out there. So you can follow me there. Or if anyone wants, you can just email me directly, jkovacevic@eruditio.com.